Property tax rates could quadruple in Mount Juliet next year. Currently, the city has one of the lowest rates in the state at just 11 cents. City commissioners voted last night on the first reading of the next year's budget proposal. It includes that hike on property taxes as well as job cuts to several city employees. News 2's Kendall Ashman has that story.
By going 5 times the property tax rate, I think is a little bit irresponsible.
Mount Juliet's Board of Commissioners listened to nearly 2 hours of public comments, ranging on a variety of concerns, one of those being a hike on property taxes for next year's budget. The rate was amended last night to go from 11 cents to 44 cents.
I do not understand how any of you guys can look at your constituents and say last year 11 cents was just fine. This year, we're going to raise them 5 or 6 times. That just does not sit well with me, and it gives me heartburn.
We got some hard decisions to make tonight.
Scott Hefner was the only commissioner to vote against the proposed budget. He says this large tax increase could have been avoided if property tax rates slowly went up years ago.
We should have been looking at tax increases for 3 years ago, 2 years ago, last year.
Part of the proposed budget would also end contracts for a couple city employees, including the deputy parks director and the city's public information officer. Multiple people spoke in favor of keeping the city spokesperson, Justin Beasley, including Wilson County Mayor Hutto.
I don't want to ever see any of our staff cut. They all have a role and they were hired for a reason, but I have pressured our city manager to look for ways to cuts. This is one of his recommendations.
Mayor James Maness says the increase in property taxes is needed for the city's infrastructure improvements, roads, and the expansion of public safety. Currently, Mount Juliet is one of 10 cities in the state to have their own ambulance service. The city is also building a new police headquarters.
We are number 4 ranked safest city in the state of Tennessee. We don't become the 4th safest city in Tennessee for free. That comes at a cost and comes in by way of investing in our police department.
Mayor Maness says a property tax increase would generate $7 million more in revenue, which he says would be an investment for the city's future.
We are making sure that we provide the same services that we did yesterday that we're going to be doing for tomorrow.
In Mount Juliet, Kendall Ashman, News 2.
Now, the Board of Commissioners will vote on the second reading on June 23rd.